Ene ejisem ni say tap send see yen fa sadere we emma won customers ni titu ene won a wo UK say obetimi a create wo tap send wallet no e wo app no eso se ekoba ne se tap rate no ekostra obetimi a save ska akodu impempenso bi ti say 50,000 Ghana cedis ane 50,000 Ghana cedis na afei wo yin kakra se oba on Ghana mu a obetimi a save ska ewo tap send wallet na so abra unya ohaw bia na tie tap send atre wo mahyimu akodru UAE Netherlands and Austria tap send na eye easy fast and secure tap send papa no
everybody check now check it fa check it check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. For check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Push sugar level, for check it. For check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Ayo Ghana. Power match brings you life. Make your move.
Steadily, the industry in Ghana, and I'm talking about the creative arts industry, or better still, the showbiz industry, is really making impact, if you ask me, especially from where I sit. I know there are so many people, or there are so many men in this space who are making some good progress in our showbiz space. There are some people who might have decided not to see the progress that is ongoing among the showbiz people, but to those who are closer and they listen to some conversations, and I'm talking about classified conversations, I can confidently tell you that many are making progress in this space. Now, our progress, interestingly, transcends the borders of Ghana. And now, I don't really believe in someone doing show business who has distributed on online platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Audio Mac, and then platforms, and you say the person is local. As much as you have songs on those platforms, you are global. In fact, you don't have to be there to be part of what they are doing there. You can be there physically, personally, but in terms of your products and your services, they are there already, and people are consuming them. Being in Ghana, where an artist has released a song and we get responses, videos from all over the world, the artist might not have been there. But as much as the song is there, as much as the song is good, that artist is simply making progress, and everybody should know this. Therefore, we need to always commend ourselves, pat ourselves at the back for the little progress we are making. The other day, I was talking to Baba Sadiq, and Baba Sadiq was telling me that, Sammy, I know you know, but for the past 10 years, there hasn't been any massive investment in our showbiz space. Or better still, for the past 10 years, there hasn't been any major financial input into our showbiz space. There hasn't been any financial injection from anywhere, be it individuals or corporate people or even government in our showbiz space. We are in Ghana. Let's think Ghana for now and ask ourselves, when was the last time someone put out a project within the creative art space that we were all proud to say, this is huge? When was the last time? In fact, the last time that we can even talk about is the recent issue around the Fantasy Dome, where about some 5 years ago, Fantasy Dome CEO Leslie put out the dome, that is the Fantasy Dome, at that time where he said it costed $5 million. It has been one of the biggest in our showbiz space. Now you look around, And there is nothing like that. You look around and there are only individuals who are struggling to make ends meet. Therefore, when it comes to the effort our artists are putting in, nobody should joke with them. Money is not coming from anywhere. Money is not coming from anywhere. They are struggling, doing everything from their pockets. So you see artists shooting music videos. You see artists putting together their own concerts. You see artists doing everything possible to make their music brand solid. And it is not coming from anywhere. It is coming from themselves. We can even make further conversations into the people at the other end. Now, where are the event promoters? The little people or the few people around doing it, how much are they even paying artists? And again, those who are even able to pay well, how much profit are they making? You do the event beautifully. Yes, we see some of them. All the beautiful things that you can think of. Stage, lights, this and that. Shen. All these things are here. When they are done, sit them somewhere, corner them somewhere and ask them, how was the financial return like? It has always been zero. I see so many people in our creative space doing so many celebration shows. And what I mean by celebration shows is they are doing it to feel good, to look good, to get that kind of applause. Oh, I did it. I did it. That's what they are doing it. I'm sure that was what Black Cherry said. I did it. I'm sure. That is why they are doing it. But if you go into it proper to ask whether they made some significant profits, it is hard, especially in the creative art space. Yet, those who have made their minds to be in it are in it. Therefore, at this stage, anytime and anywhere that we see some of our people making efforts to make some things happen for themselves, I pray. In fact, it is my prayer that we go all out to support them. There is no need for us to be saying all the lousy things and the unnecessary things we hear on radio, online, and TV. There is no need for that. We have to, at all points, at all times, make sure we are. In fact, if you can't support, leave the person to die. I mean, that's what I want to say. If I'm doing my thing, and you think, oh, what you are doing, I don't want to be a part of it. What you are doing, I don't want to support it. Leave me and let me die. Don't come and add to it. But that is what is happening. You are not supporting what a person is doing. You are not doing any financial injection into the person's business. Yet, any small opportunity, the little that he or she has been able to raise, you want to break it down. That is what is happening. And it is sad. Now, I look around, I see some of our artists, I see some of our promoters doing some things, and I feel like we need to project them. We need to talk about them. That is why in this editorial, I'm so proud to be talking about Medikal. I'm so proud to be talking about Alodia Promotions. And I'm so proud to be talking about Daddy Lumba with support from Sammy as well as Kofinti. These bodies or these names that I've mentioned, they are about to do something beautiful in London. And I also want to take this opportunity to commend some few people who have been doing stuff. In fact, London should be always be held in high esteem, because as much as showbiz and entertainment activities from Ghana they are concerned, I think London has been very constant. London is always doing something or the other. I don't know about the other countries. Maybe once in a while they do something. But in London, looks like at every point in time, something is happening. Because if I look back, I think in the past few weeks or days, Kwame Eugene played in London not long ago. I hear he had a very successful concert there as part of our independence celebration. Right after, I think just last weekend, we saw Ifia Nocturnal, who also played in London with Slicky Promotions and his partners in London. And I hear they also had some beautiful shows as well, and it was good. And now, after these ones are gone, we are about to experience another one that I would want to throw more light on, because this is what we've got. This is what we have to do. Until we do these things, then we are all heading to failure. Until we do these things, then it means that we are all leading to a path that will bring us no profit, no benefits, and we are just doing it for doing its sake. I have talked about Medikal show, I think a couple of times on this platform. But it is getting closer, and there is the need for us to even add some more power into what is happening. And again, I'll also be talking about Lumba's show as well, where Lumba, as much as he is about doing one of the shows that is well anticipated in London, everyone is waiting for it. Now, so soon, Medikal will be announcing some of his supporting artists for the planning and plotting concert in London, which will be happening at the O2 Indigo. That is the Indigo O2. Of course, the main or the ultimate goal is to reach out and fill the O2 arena. I know my Nigerian brothers will be coming here to laugh. That is the ultimate goal. But if you understand the process, you would know that it starts from somewhere, gradually, one step after the other. And if you are lucky, you'll get there. But before we get there, we are all seeing the little progress that our people are putting in. And I think these people who are doing it right, they need to be mentioned. They need to be supported. They need to be projected. Our industry is full of projecting sometimes unnecessary things, if you ask me. Artists perform, and instead of platforms to use the platform to shine other artists who also performed, no. You give it to some few people to hijack it, and they will use it to be speaking all sort of nonsense. And that is what some people take interest in. That is what brings them excitement. This, to me, is sad. Now, Medikal, single-handedly, is about to do his show. That is the plan and plotting. Obviously, he might have gotten support from some people who are promoting the show. But I also know that as an artist, because it is his show, his investment might be in there. If it is not a direct investment, it is still going to be an indirect investment. And to our people in London, to people in Ghana, I'm not too sure about how many of us can fly from Ghana to London, because the other day, I think I saw a post or a tweet from Medikal talking about the fact that he is about to sponsor some of his fans for the London show. I know it is going to be a very difficult one for him to pull off because of the financial demands involved, because of visa acquisition and all those things involved. They would need to go through the process. So I know it will be a very hectic situation for him to overcome. But if he wants to, I'm sure he can. And just so you know, Medikal posted on his Instagram page that London O2 Indigo on the 3rd of May. I can't wait. And we all can't wait. So 3rd of May 2024, it is going to be one of the hot weekends in London, because right after Medikal, Lumba's show is also happening. I'll be giving you details right about now. So all that you have to do, especially if you're in that part of the world in London, all that we want you to do is to go get your tickets, because tickets have been out. They've opened tickets for, I think, for the past weeks, and you can get yours to confirm you're coming. Like the Nigerians do it beautifully. They open tickets, and within hours, 20,000 capacity auditoriums are sold out within hours. So if we have some few seats to occupy and weeks and days, and we are still struggling, then it means that the call for support is still not being heard well. Therefore, we need to shout. We need to shout it so that everybody will hear. So go online, www.shibs.com, www.axs.com, and voxmusic.co.uk. That is www.voxmusic.co.uk. These are the ticket platforms that you can sold out. And with this, we can all have a party. I know Medikal will be supported by some of his friends, artists. If I close my eyes, I can see someone like Shatawale obviously going to support. If I close my eyes, I'm seeing someone like Sarkodie likely to support. If I close my eyes, I can see maybe the King Promises and the other guys who are likely to be in town on that day, also ready to show support and love to our own here. So guys, this is it. This is for Medikal. Now, let's move on to DL, aka Daddy Lumba. In history, if there is one guy who has been able to host Daddy Lumba back to back, I think I'll give it to Alodia Promotions. I don't know how he does it, because just as Shatawale I hear that Lumba is very expensive to play with. Just as Shatawale, I hear that Lumba is very complicated to deal with. And it is for their good. As a matter of fact, take it or leave it. And it has been like that. But for Alodia, who also hosted Shatawale last year, October, in London for the Ghana Music Awards, looks like he has some magic wand. Looks like he has some skill that he's always able to handle these hard personalities. And after doing Shatawale, I'm sure he's rested enough and he's moving on to DL, aka That Lumba. And in London, they are playing 2 different shows for DL. Let's pay attention to the details. So I know fans of DL and all those people are active already, and they are going to be a part of this. So on 6th May, which is the first show, so Medikal is playing on 3rd May, right after 3rd May, in just about 3 days, That Lumba takes over. And that is also going to be at a venue called the Lighthouse Theatre. The Lighthouse Theatre, it's at Camberwell Road. That is, the postcode is London SE5OAY. That is London SE5OAY. So southeast, as in SE. And that is on the Camberwell Road. That is where That Lumba's first show, hosted by Alodia Promotions, will be happening. And there are some guest performers that I see here. I see Sammy, Kofinti, First Class Band, AC, Kimilist, Joint 77, Walthy King, Black Lace Band, and more. Of course, and more. You know, I'll be there, so I'll perform for and more as well. And tickets are out for £120. VVIP front row seating, that is floor seats. And we have £80 VIP theatre sitting, front row, £60 for theatre standard sittings, and £50 for standard standing. It's not standing, so you will standard. Standard standing. Oh my world. So yes, this is how it is going. £120, £80, £60, and £50 as well. And you can get your ticket at www.gmauk.co.uk. And it is that simple. Now, right after 6 May, the train moves to the hangar. That is Wolverhampton. I love this place, man. The hangar in Wolverhampton, and that will be happening on 10th May. That will be the second show, 10th May, second show, where Lumba and the First Class Band will be moving to Wolverhampton. When you go to London, they call the place the Midlands. When you go to London, that's how they call the place, the Midlands, where Wolverhampton, where I want to mention one of the popular places there. Birmingham, yes, Birmingham and all those places. You can also go there and be part of these concerts. And like I keep saying, it's not as if we have seen some big investors in our industry for the past years. These are individuals who are breaking their banks, who are breaking their accounts to do some of these things. And I wonder why you and I wouldn't support. I wonder why you and I wouldn't be so happy to see some of these growths. The last time we checked, we saw how UMG Global, how they were putting money or pumping money into the business of Nigeria's producer, what's his name again? Don Jazzy. Yes, we saw it. We saw how they were ready to do a huge investment into what they have been doing. And as it stands now, come to Ghana. Now, the non-record labels are even folding. The non-record labels that we were so proud of, now they are all folding. It is left with the individual labels who are still struggling to stand on their feet. At least when we look back, we could see something beautiful like Lynx Entertainment. Today, how does it look? You know, when we look back, we could see something like xylophone music. Today, it is non-existent. In fact, dead. Dead and buried, gone. When we look back, I remember those days. One Nigerian man came here, Aikabani, gave us Madhouse music, or Madhouse Records. They brought in money, signed a couple of artists, and it was so beautiful. But now look around. It is left with Shatter Music, Benetton Music, Success Music, VRMG Music, and name them. Sammy Music, Refuse to be Broke, Legacy Music, and that is what we have. These people, I'm not sure they can go into the account and cough out $2 million and $5 million for project. They can't. Even if they have, I'm not sure they are going to use it for such purposes. They have to protect it for the future. Yet, our industry is like this. Gatekeepers, instead of us to be projecting the little wins that we do, no. We would rather want to trample on them, stamp on them, poo-poo on them, spit on them. That is what we rather enjoy doing. And you ask yourself, to what end? To what benefits do we do some of these things? So, ladies and gentlemen, not to bore with so much words, let me end it here and say that the little progress that we make, let's laud them. The little investment that we see some of our people do, let's support them to get it back. Reason I'm so excited for Medikal. His first major show alone as an independent artist is coming off 3rd May. Indigo O2. At Alodia Promotions, London. 6th May, 10th May. That is the Camberwell Road Theatre. And again, we are talking about the Hangar in Wolverhampton. These shows should be fully supported by every well-meaning Ghanaian because these artists are loved. In fact, Lumba is so much loved. The last time I even asked, I hear just a few days of advert and tickets are running out already for Lumba. Same way we can do it for Medikal. And I know it is the way out. This has been the editorial. My name is Sammy Flex. Remember, I did this with Digital Rasta, his co-currency, who did our camera for us. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. And I have 2 entities supporting us here on the platform, Tap Send, a money transfer app that you can always get on your phone, especially to those who live abroad. Send money from abroad to Ghana and do it the best way that you can. And again, if you are thinking about how to save some money, even when deciding to come to Ghana, get the Tap wallet. The Tap wallet will help you to change money from pounds to cedis. When the rate is so high, you save it so that even when the rate goes down in future, you still have your best rates in your wallet. Or if you want to come to Ghana to chill, and you don't want to pack stacks of cash, you have to just put in the wallet and you are good. But in all, use the promo code SammyFlex so you get some extra cash in your wallet. And Parry Match Bets, I hear they have the best odds in Ghana at the moment. Parry Match Bets GH or Ghana. Just go online, download the app, use the promo code SAM, that is Sam, and remember to enjoy some bonuses as well. Aviator is active, the football betting, everything, or soccer betting, everything is active, and people are cashing out. Be quick, go cash out as well, and thank me later. This has been the editorial. Remember to subscribe to us and drop your comments, whether in agreement or in disagreement to the things that I've said. Let it be full of information, thoughtful, and we'll be willing to read some of your comments as well. I'll see you when I see you in our next video. We are out of here. Bye-bye.